You guys asked, and you shall receive. Welcome to the Bad Girls Club Season 3 reunion. In this season reunion, we are going to be doing a three-part reunion, you guys. We are going to be talking to all of the ladies that participated in this reunion from the very beginning to the end. And hopefully, we are able to squash every beef, every mess, every stress, everything possible in one city. Do y'all think the girls can do it? I believe in them. I have faith in all one of them, every single one of them. I'm surprised that every single one of them finally came to sit down and talk with each other after not seeing each other for 6 months. 6 months, you guys. We haven't did anything for 6 months, and finally these girls get to sit down and see each other for the very first time since they left the Bad Girls Clubhouse. Now, let me tell y'all, they have had interactions and certain things when they see each other in the club, but all of that is going to be addressed today on this three-part reunion. So make sure y'all are sitting down, y'all are strapped tight, and y'all are listening and enjoying this three-part reunion. Now, in this three-part reunion, I'm letting y'all know there's going to be a lot of secrets and a lot of surprises that pop out to y'all, okay? Some people are going to be mended back as friends. A lot of these girls are probably here to just physically fight, and that's it, and probably gonna leave. And then on top of that, you might see some action to where someone is actually gonna be leaving here heartbroken. Okay? Now, I can't tell y'all all of what's happening, but I hope y'all are paying attention to what's going on once this reunion fully starts. Let me tell you, J. Marie took her precious time with this reunion. And I promise you, it is coming to existence and it's looking so good. These girls look good. And then at the end, on the third part of the reunion, you guys, we are going to be announcing the winner. Yes, the winner of the best dress of the season. I seen your votes, guys. Me and Sienna have sat down and we counted all the votes, and it was a fair vote. Okay, we went to all social media platforms and made sure that this was the vote that is actually accurate and counts for all of the girls, and y'all voted. Y'all really did. We're really proud. But we only have one winner and one winner only. So y'all definitely make sure that y'all sit back and enjoy the show, because I promise you, this is a show that y'all won't regret, okay? Again, make sure y'all watch, because someone is going to leave heartbroken, and also someone is going to be mending friends with each other. But then again, what happened? Y'all have to watch the season, okay? But again, I love y'all so much, and let me tell you, I'm excited for this reunion. I am. This reunion is going to be crazy. This reunion, I'm happy to see all the girls reunited again, because let me tell you, these girls been waiting and itching to see each other. They've been sitting here waiting patiently. So everybody asked for the reunion, so here it comes. All right, so again, make sure y'all are sitting back, strapped tight, and everything on, and make sure y'all give y'all some liquor too, because it's gonna make y'all drink. But welcome to the Bad Girls Club reunion. Have fun, you guys.
Bad girls. What I want, yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Live the life you wish you had. Sugar, spice, and everything. But bad girls like it so tough. Don't you wish you could roll with us? Lots of haters can't get enough. Welcome to the Bad Girls Club. Bad girls.
Welcome to the most anticipated reunion ever. You guys have been drooling, snotting, crying, and everything for this reunion. And finally, we are here to give y'all what y'all been looking for. Welcome everyone to the Bad Girls Club Season 3 reunion part 1. Yes, come on, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. So as y'all know, we are going to be breaking this reunion in 3 parts. It's so many girls up here, and I'm thankful that J. Marie chose me and, of course, Sienna to be a part of this amazing experience, just to get these girls together to come and finally speak their truth, finally talk about their situations and all that. But enough about me blabbing. Let's go ahead and get into these girls. Let's give it up for Miss Salem York. Oh my God, you look so beautiful. My goodness, my goodness. And then after that, let's go ahead and give it up for Miss Anaja McKinney. Nia. Yes, ma'am, Miss Anaja, you look darn good. Then after that, come on, let's give it up for Miss Nia Jones. Girl, you look amazing. That dress is everything on you. Next, let's give it up for Miss Sienna Peters. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. Y'all clapping. Then let's give it up for Naomi Watson. Okay, okay. And then last but not least, let's give it up for Miss Raylan Hurts, y'all. Yes, ma'am, you look good. You better stretch that, okay? Because it looks good from the behind. And it look good from the front. But without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this reunion because we need to go ahead and got some things down. So the ladies that I did introduce are the lasting ladies that lasted to the very end with no fighting, no nothing, no this or that. But let's go ahead and get into this reunion, y'all.
Now that was the intro. But yes, y'all, welcome to the part 1 of the Bad Girls Club Season 3 TARTOSA reunion. You guys, we have been working so hard behind the scenes to get all these girls to come together, and I am very surprised that everybody showed up. This is going to be an amazing reunion, and I'm looking forward to it. Now, let's go ahead and get into these girls who were left at the house that stayed to the very end. Even though some of them are what they call replacements, we do want to hear from them to basically see how they feel to finally be out the house. So, let's start with Salem. Salem, please tell me, how was your experience in the Bad Girls Club? Like, tell me exactly how you feel, how you felt, and everything like that.
Well, first off, I just want to say I'm so glad to be out that house. I feel like both houses that we had was full of demons, and it was just a lot of negativity in there from when I first came until now. But I'm really happy to be completely out. I've been ready to be home. It felt good to be at home, chilling in my bed, relaxing, finally getting back to me. Because I really feel like this house entirely stressed me out. Like, it was a lot. But I had a good time in the Bad Girls house. I really did.
See, that's the type of spirit we started off with. Point blank, period. So next we have Miss Anaja. Anaja, how was your experience in the Bad Girls house? Like, how are you feeling then, and how are you honestly feeling now since you have left the Bad Girls Clubhouse?
In all honesty, it feels amazing. Like, it felt like with being in the Bad Girls house, it just was so much going on, and it was a lot of arguing going back and forth, and then to just finally be out the house, it's like a new fresh breath of air. Like, I love it. It feels like I'm back to myself. I'm finally going back to school. Like, it feels so amazing to finally be out that house. I do miss some of the girls, but other than that, it feels
Come on,
good.
going back to school. We love to see it and we love to hear it. That's very amazing, Anaja. I'm glad that you're able to go back to school and finally, pursue your career that you were talking about. I knew you were talking about it in the Bad Girls Clubhouse. So to finally, be able to see that you're going back to school for it, it's amazing. So, next person we have is Miss Nia. Nia, how are you feeling now that you're finally out of the Bad Girls Clubhouse?
Sienna, to be honest with you, I missed a lot of these girls. Like, literally, the last couple moments we did, come together on, it just felt like family at the end of the day. Like, some of us did argue, some of us did fight, but at the end of the day, a lot of us did come together and say our apologies and say our goodbyes. So I do miss a lot of these girls, but other than that, it feels very amazing to be finally out the house and just to see these ladies again.
Don't you just look amazing, and you are just the sweetest thing. You are sweetest pie, Nia. I always said that with you being in the Bad Girls Clubhouse, I always said she is so sweet, but when you started fighting, I was scared for my life. I was like, baby, they done got the craziness out of her, okay? But that's so good to hear. I'm glad that you're at home, safe and sound, and everything is going good at your house. Miss Sienna, hey, twin. How are you feeling now that you are out of the Bad Girls Clubhouse?
Hey, twin. It feels amazing. Like, even though I wasn't in there that long, I was still able to get friendships. And, I talked to a lot of these girls outside of everything. Like, literally, Nia came to the house and, like, we had a slumber party. Me and Raylan went out to brunch before. Like, literally, it's a vibe over here. So, it feels good to actually be out the house and to see these ladies again.
You and Nia must have rehearsed y'all stuff together because y'all basically kind of said the same thing. But, I'm not going to clock that tea. But I'm glad that y'all are being positive about this. So that means we're going to have a very amazing and positive reunion. Now, the next person we have is Miss Naomi. Miss Watson, how are you doing? How are you feeling now that you are finally out the house?
I mean, it feels okay. I really wasn't trying to see none of these ladies. I feel like the rest of the girls, from before me, okay, but these ladies, I wasn't ready to see y'all because I just feel like it was a lot of fake love when it was time for us to leave because everybody was trying to be kumbaya. But I mean, whatever. I mean, I'm here.
Okay, I see that you starting off real spicy. Okay, well, hold on. Save all that for when we get everybody together. The last person, of course, is Miss Raylan. It's Miss Evil Twin, Evil Twin. How are you doing, Raylan? And how are you feeling now that you are back home with your sister?
Well, unfortunately, my sister is still doing her series, but it just feels good to be home and I'm watching her from my TV because let me tell you, I was tired of being in this house. But other than that, I mean, I still talk to Nia, I still talk to Sienna, I still talk to Corey outside of all of this. So, I mean, I'm cool. I'm chilling. I'm just ready for this reunion to finally
Miss
start.
Poison Ivy. Let's go ahead and start this reunion then. But before we could officially start this reunion, let's go ahead and bring out someone who decided that she wanted to leave at the very end of the season. She said, you know what, I'm going to leave out of this mug with a bang, and I'm going to leave out of here with a bang, and that's it. Now, let's go ahead and introduce none other than Corey Hudgens. Welcome in, Corey. Welcome in. You look so amazing tonight. It feels good to finally have you in the house. We're not going to get to your subject just now, but we want to go ahead and get you in because you are an original. So you have to stay on stage for mostly all these parts. But before we can get into anything crazy, how are you feeling? How do you feel that you are now finally out of the house?
I mean, I really feel good, to be honest with you. Really happy to see most of these girls, not a lot of these girls, but I'm really happy to see everybody. Literally, I was just talking to Blaze before we even got here. Me and Blaze was just chatting it up, and let me tell y'all, she looks amazing, by the way. But I was just chatting it up with her, letting her know, like, dang, it feels crazy to see everybody, to be in the presence of all the girls that were in the house. It's bittersweet. But at the end of the day, we came here to talk about what happened in the house and where are we going to stand with each other. So, I mean, I feel like that's going to be very important. And I'm glad that everyone could finally make it. I did see some faces that I really didn't want to see here. But at the end of the day, we got to handle business and we got to get this reunion out the way so I can finally go home and mind my business. But you know what? I feel okay. I'm glad we're doing this. So, I mean, let's go ahead and get into it.
Okay. We like the energy. Okay, so y'all already know we starting way from the beginning before all the other girls came. So some girls are going off stage and some new girls are coming on stage. So before we do anything, the girls are already moving around, getting ready for the next set of girls we about to call out. So let's go ahead and call out first Miss Blaze Switzer. Yes, ma'am. She looks good. Oh my God. Yes, ma'am. It's giving body. Blaze, you look good, okay? You look darn good. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for attending this reunion because I know you and me had a conversation and you said that you was thinking about coming, but you didn't know for sure if you was coming or not. But it feels so good to see your face. But I have to ask you, how are you feeling today?
I feel pretty good. I mean, it feels good to see a lot of these girls' faces. Some of the faces I'm kind of dreading to see, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just ready to get this over with. Like, I can't believe that I am actually here because I did have that conversation with you saying I wasn't going to come. But I mean, whatever, you only live once with this. This is a once in a lifetime chance. And it's just like, here we go, because I might not see these girls again. So, let's go with the flow.
you
That's the
know?
energy for me, okay? All right, we got Miss Blaze on the ground, okay? We got her in, we got her here. Now, let's go ahead and introduce the next set of girls that are coming in since we are starting all over. Let's give it up for Asia Monroe, Asia Keys, and Amira Keys. Welcome in, ladies. Welcome in. It's been a while since I seen y'all faces. Asia, Amira, Asia M. How are y'all doing? Like literally. First of all, let me just say thank y'all so much for coming to the reunion. I appreciate y'all. So we can finally get some things under the water and out of the way. So let's go ahead and start with Asia M. Asia Monroe, how are you doing? How does it feel to finally be back to see these girls again?
To be honest, I really didn't want to be here, but for the sake of this being our reunion, and we are the second season to have one, but technically we're the third season, but we're the second season to actually have a reunion. I'm like, I'm never going to see these girls again, so I might as well pop up and let's see if we can squash some beef. Okay, we like that energy. Okay, well, thank you so much. And hopefully we can get to where we can squash some beef because I feel like you girls have a lot of unsettling and unsolutions of problems. I mean, everything is unsolved, and I feel like this reunion is going to be able for all you girls to come together and hopefully try to figure out what happened with each other, and maybe we could come to a maybe agree or disagree situation, or maybe we could resolve a lot of these things, you know. Now for the twins, Miss Amira Keys and Miss Asia Keys, I want to hear from both of you ladies. How are y'all feeling? How does it feel to be, you know, back in front of these girls? And also, Asia, how are you feeling? Because I see you're out of jail. I see you don't have no handcuffs or nothing, no ankle monitor or anything. So I'm just really curious on how, you know, how you feeling. How's it been since you've been out of jail and stuff like that? I mean, I guess I'll go ahead and go first. I mean, I feel okay. I'm glad to see some of these ladies. I've been seeing them from pass by and been seeing a lot of the girls at the club. And I've talked to some of the girls outside of this, and a lot of the things have really been, you know, compromised, and we have made amends and stuff like that. So I'm just, you know, I'm trying to see if we're gonna keep that same energy here on the stage, because there better not be no flip flopping. Because if we talked outside of this, nothing should change once we get on the stage right here. I mean, to be honest, I feel okay. Being in jail was a very life changing experience. I would never go back there again. I really feel like I learned my lesson. I was wrong for doing what I did, and I really could have faced some serious charges, you know. I mean, I've apologized to Blaze, and I'll say it again, like literally, Blaze, I do apologize to you from the bottom of my heart. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, it was just the heat of the moment and things just happened, and I just really want to apologize. Like, you know, we don't have to talk after this, and we could just go our separate ways and we could just call it quits. But I honestly did not mean to do that. Like, seriously, I literally regret that. I promise you, I don't know. But it feels good to be free. It feels good to be on the outside world. And I'm just ready to get this reunion Okay, I love that. I'm glad that you apologize. But even though you apologize, we still got to roll the clip so we can try to figure out what honestly happened. What led you to that point? So let's go ahead and roll back the clips and let's see what happened between Blaze and Asia Keys for Asia to stab Blaze. Let's take a look at the clip and see what happened.
Something coming out that room, but she just like, the only people that's in this room, that's supposed to be in this room, that sleeps in here, is me and Blaze. So she about to go see, okay, well, what the heck is going on? Because what?
So I'm about to go downstairs to go get me something to eat, and I pass by and I hear some movement going on in me and Blaze's room. And the only people that should be up in there is me and Blaze. Blaze is not up there. Blaze is downstairs. So I end up walking to the door, and I see Celia and Asia barking in Blaze's bed. I have to go tell my girl, because one thing we're not going to do that. That is disgusting.
Look, you could tell she listening. She just like, okay, I know I'm not tripping.
Siba.
Girl.
Ah.
Oh my God. Sean just like, I know you are lying to me. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's about to be some crap. So she about to come downstairs and she about to let Blaze know
Oh,
they are
Menage.
upstairs having, doing the do in your bed. Ooh, she about to go tell her. Ooh, ooh. Sean just like, I know you lying. Oh my God. Sean. Sean is in. Sean. Sean is amazed. She just like, I really just know you lying. After this girl did what she did to Asia, I am just like, girl. She about to come downstairs. She's just like, and you can hear them. Police. Oh my God. Blaze, 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 Blaze. Blaze got up. No, wait. Oh my God, oh my God. Sean about to go downstairs. She just like, wait. No, are you serious? My game is frozen. Okay, there she goes. She down here. Oh my God, she about to tell her. She's about to be like, Sitch, I'm about to let you know something, and I do not want you to react crazy. Oh my God. Blaze like, what? Look, Blaze ready. Blaze like, hold on. What you about to tell me? She about to be like, bro, I was upstairs using the restroom, and you know how our restroom is connected to the vanity room, right? And she just like, yeah, why? So she just like, so I'm up there, and tell me why, Celia and Asia, twin Asia is, doing it in your bed.
So Sean just let me know that these stitches is up in the house, basically farting on my bed. Like, y'all could have took that in another room, but y'all wanted to come fark on my bed. Oh no, I'm about to go handle this right now, because one thing is certain, I don't play that. That's body fluids. And Celia, we're supposed to be friends. Why are you even farting on my bed? Like, you're weird. I'm about to come handle it, so it is what it is.
So Blaze is just like, you lying. She like, I swear if you go up there right now, you're gonna see them doing it in your bed. So so she just like, oh word. She like, all right, she about to go up there and set it off. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are y'all done? Are they done? I don't know, y'all. Hold on, let me see. Sean, she just like, you know what, I'm about to go handle this, because one thing we not gonna do is that. So she aggravated. She just like, bro, I'm glad you came down here and told me, like, you honestly a real sitch for that, because nobody was gonna tell me that they was doing that, and you had the audacity to do it in my bed. She just like, you know what, I'm about to go address this, because both of them know darn well to not go up in my room, and that's body fluids. Like, why would you come down? Why would you go in my room? So she done called them. She like, yo, y'all sisters come downstairs right now. I'm about to handle this. Come downstairs, because y'all are rude. Oh, look how she looked at Asia. She just like, girl, you really about to get beat up.
And then this bitch had the audacity. I called her out and I was like, Asia, come downstairs, twin Asia. I want to talk, because I know you're not farting in my bed. Come down, Cecilia. Come down, Celia. Come on. You know these bitches passed me up. Like, are you kidding me right now? Come run this one, because you know what? I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of these stitches. Like, one thing we're not going to do, you're not about to disrespect my bed. That's where I sleep. I don't need none of y'all coochie hairs, coochie juices. I don't want none of that on my bed.
Like, why would you have sex in my room? Like, I feel some type of way about that. And Asia's just like, girl, I didn't mean to do it. I didn't even know that's your room. And she just like, you could have handled that in your room. Your sister, you and your sister share the same room. You could have went in your room to do it with that girl. I'm about to go handle Celia too, because Celia, you about to get yelled at. Because why would you have sex in my room knowing that we cool? Harlo, don't come down here. Harlo. Oh. Asia in the mix, like, girl, I'm just trying to get some breakfast. I'm not really trying to be for, arguing with nobody. I'm doing my own thing. So Blaze fed up. Blaze just like, this is like borderline disrespect. Point blank period. So
this big sad sitch come downstairs and she's mad at me because of what happened in her bed. Like at the end of the day, I don't care. I'm trying to have fun in the bad girl's house. And if you feel some type of way, Blaze, like fight me. It is what it is at the end of the day. We just having a little fun, but you really getting mad for nothing. So fight me. That's all I gotta say.
You can hear Amira, I'm sorry, y'all. Girl, go. What is she doing? I don't know, y'all. My game is like tripping really bad. But Amira can hear them arguing, and she knows, yeah, she know that's her sister, so she can hear somebody. Wow, they slapped each other. So Amira just like, what's up? Like,
So I can hear my sister loud as I don't know what arguing with a sitch. And I'm just like, okay, so who's the sitch? So I immediately get up and I'm like, okay, who is it? It's Blaze Big Sass. Like, girl, what do you want? Like, you're trying to argue with her. I probably don't know what's going on, but what you're not going to do, you're not going to argue with my sister. If she's rocking, I'm rolling. If she's rolling, I'm rocking. And that's just that on that.
you trying to get out? Like, I hear you arguing with my sister all the way from up in here. Ooh. Girl. Oh my god. Oh my god. So Amira like, okay, y'all trying to get down. Oh, why they getting into it? Aisha like, I mean, if you really want, oh, she said, touch me and I'll sue you. Wow. And Blake's like, I don't care. Like, y'all keep telling me like I care, and I promise y'all I do not care. It's okay. Like, she does not care. Like, y'all doing all the extra for. Are you pregnant? You ain't pregnant. Don't do that to me. Ooh. Ooh, Blaze just like, all right, Sitch. Every day you wake up and every day you think about touching me, I'm going to beat you up. Ooh, Blaze just like, you know what? Hold on, let me clear my reputation real quick. We about to clear her reputation, y'all, because she's a repetitive offender, y'all. And it's just like they gonna start tripping. So let me
These stitches is really trying me, yo. Like, are you serious right now? Like, of course I did the first lick. I got my lick. And then she wanted to hit me back like, come on, let's get it. And then here's her sister coming out the corner trying to fight me. And it's just like, girl, what are you here for? This has nothing to do with you, Amira. And then all the other girls want to stand. I'm like, what's up? Like, y'all want to all jump in? Y'all don't know what's going on. Like, Sean, you supposed to have my back. You're supposed to be my friend. And you're not even doing nothing. Like, what's really going on?
Goofy.
yo, like, wait a minute. Wait. Hey. Ah! No.
Oh, you bala.
What the heck? No! Y'all were not supposed to kill.
I mean, she got what she asked for. And it seemed like all the other girls were happy I did it, so I had to do what I did. I had to get my lick back, and that's what I did. You're not about to sit here and argue with me and my sister. So, I mean, you want to argue over something petty when we could have easily talked about it on the side. But, I mean, it is what it is, and I had to do what I had to do, and I'm not tripping about it.
No. Brother, hold on. No. And they cheering her on. No. What Corey at? Hold up.
So I hear a lot of commotion downstairs. Mind y'all, I was upstairs asleep. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, what's going on? So I go downstairs and all the girls are cheering. And I'm like, okay, so what are we cheering about? All I see is Blaze on the floor, gasping for her life. The Grim Reaper's here. And Asia, the twin, is full of blood. Like, Stitch, what the fuck?
What Corey at, bro? Because Yeah, I'm gonna get her to plead for her because that's messed up. Y'all really up in here cheering that she killed Blaze, bro. Y'all are sick in the head. Hey, Death, what are you doing? Cuz, plead. Corey, come on. Corey, come on, baby. She about to plead because it's just like y'all trifling. Corey, what are you doing? Come, Corey, please. Corey, please. Wow. Please come, please. That's not funny. That's not funny. Oh, she is messed up about that. Baby, I'll cuss every one of y'all here facade up in here. Oh God. Come on, Corey. 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 Yeah! We love Corey. We love her so much. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I just want to thank Corey so much for saving me. Like, all them stitches literally left me for dead. Like, a couple of them called themselves my friend, and they were happy that she did that. Like, I can never, ever be cool with any stitch in this house but Corey. Like, Corey, you got me for life. I just want you to know that.
Oh my God.
That was a
Corey
lot.
is
That was a lot to just really encounter because that was something serious. And I want everybody to know that you can't do stuff like that to people. And I really hope, Asia, that you did learn your lesson while you were sitting in jail because you just can't go around stabbing people because you feel like it. I mean, from looking back at the clips, I really don't feel like that Blaze did anything wrong. I really want to address Shan and Silia once they get here, but I want to talk to you girls first. Now, I do want to talk to Asia Monroe because I remember watching some of this clip. And before this clip right here, you were saying that you felt as though Blaze was a bully in the house. So let's dissect that first. Do you honestly feel that Blaze was a bully? Do you like? I want to hear from you. Do you feel
Oh,
like she was a bully?
100%. I really feel like that Blaze felt as though she was superior in the house and that she felt like she ran everybody. And that's not how this goes. When you get in a bad girl's house or you just get in a house with a full like with full of women, period. You're not supposed to be sitting here feeling like you're superior than thou. And that's what Blaze felt like she had that title. She had that crown, her and Corey. Like, they just felt like they ran the house. And it pissed me off because somebody had to put her in her place. And I mean, yes, it was wrong for Celia and Asia to, do it in her bed. But I felt like she should have had a different approach to how she handled that situation. So, if she would have handled it in a certain way, maybe she wouldn't have got stabbed. And that's just okay, hold on. Slow your roll because I feel like you're talking too fast to where you're not making sense and it's coming out in a very negative space and it's coming out of like negativity. So you mean to tell me that you're sitting here on this stage saying that she basically deserved to get stabbed because of how she handled it, despite of these girls sleeping in her bed? I just want you to tell me that because it just seems like I'm misconstruing what you're saying. Yes, you heard exactly how I said it. I said it exactly what I meant. I feel as though that Blaze should have handled it a little bit more differently than what she had handled it because she was doing all that yelling, she was doing all that rah rah, she was doing all that growling, like she sounded like a bear. And I feel as though maybe she should have handled it a little bit differently because it's just like, why would you like come crazy at somebody like that? Like, okay, they did it in your bed. Okay, you can always change the sheets. Like, it was a lot. And I feel like, again, like I said, because I don't feel like I'm wrong in this, I really think that she should have handled the situation way more differently than how she handled it. I mean, at the end of the day, she was cussing me out. She was calling me names. And I honestly feel like, maybe she should have handled it differently. I mean, I do agree with Asia. Doesn't mean that she deserves to get stabbed like I did, but I just feel like things would have been like it would have been differently if she would have just talked to me. Like, it doesn't take all of that. Like, I get it, you big and you bad. Woo, oh my gosh. But we can talk like grown women. It didn't take for you to be hollering, cussing me out, doing all of this. Like, at the end of the day, I feel like she was wrong as
Exactly.
well.
Like, I don't understand how y'all are taking what I'm saying in a very negative way because she was wrong. Did y'all hear how she was talking to them? She was talking to us like that in the house, period. Like, she would talk to Corey and like a couple of the other girls, okay. But when it came to me and Asia and Amira, she talked to us very negatively. And it really impacted us. Like, we didn't want to talk to Blaze. It was like the house was divided. It was her, Sean. Sometimes it was Celia. And it was some other people. Oh, Corey, of course. I mean, the house was just divided. It was just a division, and you could feel the division. So it's just like, why are you talking to us like that? She even talked to poor Harlo in such a negative way. So yes, I feel like she was a bully, and if things was handled differently, she wouldn't have got stabbed.
Okay, hold on. This is a lot. I mean, I do not understand y'all point in this. I'm sorry, Asia. I mean, it sounds like you're trying to make sense, but there is no sense in anybody getting stabbed because they handled the situation correctly or incorrectly. At the end of the day, if anybody was sleeping in your bed, okay, changing the sheets is cool, but it's the principle of the fact that you do not need to be having sex in somebody else's bed that is not yours. Point blank, period. That's nasty. That's body fluids, like Blaze said. So for you to sit here and make it sound good that she got stabbed, I just really can't believe that. I'm baffled for words because why would you feel comfortable with saying something like that? Matter of fact, while we're sitting here on this topic, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Did you honestly give Asia Keys crabs? Were you the one who gave her crabs, or did Asia Keys give you crabs?
I
So
mean,
let's
first
talk
of all,
about it.
that's nipped in the bud. I mean, I don't want to talk about it. Me and her talked about it outside of this, and I feel like this is not the setting for that conversation. Me and Asia Keys are cool now. We already talked about it in privacy. I mean, when it happened, it was all on television, and I don't feel as though it would be comfortable for us to even talk about it on here. So I don't know why you brought that up to make it seem like you were making a point, Kason, but I mean, it is what it is. But I'm not about to discuss this on the reunion, and me and her
Okay,
did
but
not really
Kason
have that
does
talk.
have a point, though. Y'all sitting here trying to contradict somebody getting stabbed. Okay, well, what about you having crabs? Okay, well, you don't want to talk about it. Okay, then. Well, we don't have to talk about it. If you and Asia Keys had a conversation on the side, I mean, that's cool. We don't even have to play the clip because I definitely was going to play the clip after this to basically get the borderlining issue of what would happen or what happened after that. But if you and Asia had a conversation, that is fine. But we're not about to sit here and contradict anything. Blaze got stabbed at the end of the day, and y'all are basically making it seem as though what she did was wrong and she deserved to get stabbed. No one deserves to get stabbed at the end of the day, and I'm 100% behind Kason. Kason is right. Y'all, we're not gonna sit here and do that. I'm sorry. We're just gonna have to go on to the next conversation because it just seems as though, y'all are just really blowing this out of proportion, and I really
I
don't
mean,
like
I
that
feel
at
like
all.
both of the Asians are right. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that they're wrong because Blaze was wrong. She was wrong in the whole situation. And I feel like if she would have handled us and talked to us a little bit better instead of talking to us like a child, things like that wouldn't have happened. Now you're sitting on the stage trying to cry wolf, and that's not even the case. You know what you did behind closed doors. So, I mean, I agree
Amira,
with
you
them
honestly don't have a
1,000%.
dog in this fight, so I really suggest that you be quiet. This was between your sister, Asia Monroe, and Blaze. But you know what? I'm gonna let you have your little 5 minutes of fame because you feel as though you gotta protect your sister at all costs. And I would do the same thing. But you know that your sister was wrong. And she admitted that she was wrong. So if she knows what she did was wrong and what she did to Blaze was wrong, why are you trying to do all of this? But anywho, we're gonna go ahead and introduce the next set of people that are coming onto the stage. Let's give it up for none other than Shanquasia Roberts and Celia Cates.
Thank y'all ladies so much for coming. And let me tell y'all both look beautiful. But let's go ahead and get to the chase because it seems as though there's a lot of confusion going on with all of this. So, Sean, before you come up here, and Celia, of course, how are y'all feeling to see everybody once again? Because it's been a while since y'all been on, the TV, and now y'all on stage with all of these lovely people. So, how are y'all feeling right now?
I mean, in all honesty, I feel okay. I'm happy to see a lot of these girls because I feel like I need to really say some things publicly to a lot of these girls up here. And I mean, hopefully it goes correctly how pictured it in my head. I mean, if it doesn't, I mean, all is well. But I'm glad to see a lot of these girls, and I'm glad to see y'all, Sienna and Casey. Y'all look really amazing. So, yeah. I mean, to be honest, yeah, I'm here. I'm ready to get this over with. I already got a lot of things to address because from what I was hearing while up in the dressing room, my name got brought up. So, since my name is brought up, let's go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room. So, with that being said, who wants to go
Mama,
first? So
you
we can
coming
go
a
ahead
little
and get
bit too
this out
hard.
the way.
Now,
Now, please, let's calm down and let's actually sit here and have a grown woman discussion versus you coming up in here already on 10. So, like we were saying, now that we have the other two ladies on stage, let's actually talk about this. So, Celia, how did you feel when Blaze basically came at you the way she came at you for, first of all, sleeping in her bed? Because the Asias, let me rephrase that, both Asias in the mirror feels that she deserved to get stabbed. But the person who actually started all of this is actually sitting on the stage. So, before you answer that question, Celia, because again, it looks like you're on 10, Sean, what made you feel as though, I'm glad you did go and tell Blaze, but why at the time you didn't defend her? I just, there's a lot of questions that I have to ask because it just feels that I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, I didn't know y'all was going to ask me this off a rip, but I wanted to wait to do it, but we could talk about it a little bit. But, I mean, I'm not gonna say I didn't have her back, but it was the spare of the moment. I honestly didn't know what was going on, and I feel really bad because it was just like at the time when she did do that, I was stuck, y'all. I was really stuck. It was a lot of he say she say going on around the house, and when that happened, I mean, yes, I did do it, but y'all don't understand. It was a lot of gossiping in the house, and I should have stuck with my friend at the time. But it was just like I didn't know
Girl,
who to
stop the
trust at that
dramatics.
moment.
Let me tell y'all. When all of this was going down, me and Sean had a conversation upstairs, and she was telling me that she was ready for Blaze to get out the house. So let's cut the dramatics. This was before me and Celia even did anything. You feel me? We were out and about. We were actually at the spot, and me and Sean had a conversation while we were downstairs. And Blaze was outside getting a drink, and we were basically talking. Me and Sean basically was telling me how she feel as though Blaze is always complaining. Blaze is always doing this. Blaze is always doing that. And she felt like, she couldn't really talk to Blaze. And which led her to be like, what are you going to do? I mean, how are we going to get her out the house? And I said, I'm going to have to handle her one way or another. Now, I didn't mean to stab her. That wasn't my initial thoughts. I was going to fight her. But I mean, things happen, and it happened. I'm sorry. But, Sean, we're not going to sit up here and lie. You're sitting up here and basically telling a bold-faced lie when you knew what I was going to do. I didn't know what I was going to do at the time, but you knew the setup. So, why are you sitting up here acting like that?
This is now getting crazy. So, Sean, you already knew what she was going to do. Well, you didn't know she was going to stab Blaze, but you knew that something was going to happen between her and Asia Keys. So if you knew this, why you pretended that all of this was going to happen? Did you not know that they were going to do it in Blaze's bed? I mean, I'm a little confused, but before you even answer that question, I do want to get to Blaze because this is about Blaze. Blaze is sitting in this room, and I feel like Blaze has a voice in all of this. So, Blaze, from your point of view, what are you feeling? How are you feeling with all of this pouring out, and you're seeing these girls and they're telling you what happened? What is your thoughts? What is your view? How do you feel about all of this?
I feel numb. Like, this is a lot to listen to because at the end of the day, none of y'all got stabbed on this stage or outside on the floor. None of y'all went through this.
This is something I went through. That girl put a blade to my chest and stabbed me. Almost about to kill me. Thank God that Corey came and saved me, because if it wasn't for Corey, I wouldn't have even been on this stage. Shout out to Corey. Like, I love Corey to the death of me, and I would never, ever, ever turn my back on that girl. But to sit here and basically say that I deserve to get stabbed, Asia Monroe, I want to definitely talk to you, because I feel some type of way that you're actually saying these things. And I've been nothing but good to you in the house. I've never bullied anybody. I never talked to y'all any type of way. It was y'all that turned y'all selves against us. Well, me, of course. So I'm a little confused on what is happening on the stage and what's being
you're
said.
sitting here making it seem like you're not the problem. And that's crazy, because if we played the cameras back right now, it would show how you were acting towards us first. We didn't initiate acting any type of way with you until you started acting some type of way with us. And I'm going to speak for me first. I've never came at you crazy. When we first came in the house, we were cool. You decided to get on my bad side when you started bringing the fact up that I had crabs, and I was the one bringing it in the house. Yeah, I heard the rumors. They were talking about you're the one who started it, so that's what made me feel some type of way. Maybe if you would have shut your big mouth and not said anything about me and what's going on between my legs, none of this would have happened. I feel like you deserve everything that happened to you and tenfold. I'm not going to sit here and say anything else different. She deserved it. Point blank, period. So you sit here
Can we go on
again
to the
saying
next
that I
subject?
deserve to get stabbed. That's me saying that you deserve to get crabs. That's me saying that you deserve to get your ass beat. That's me saying that you deserve to die. That's me saying a whole bunch of stuff. But you basically just wish death upon me. That's crazy on you. Like, why do y'all have this girl on stage if she's gonna keep saying stuff like this? Like, if we're gonna continue this conversation, I feel like as though she don't need to be on stage, because wishing death upon somebody is real crazy. And I really feel as though you need to be, you need to figure yourself out, because ain't no farking way that you're sitting here saying all of this. Like, come on now. We were better than this, and I've never bullied you. I didn't even start that rumor. What happened was Asia Keys opened her mouth and said you gave her the clap first. So everybody in the house was talking about it. I never said anything. That rumor happened because of the girl you was
I don't
talking in the
remember
house.
telling anybody what happened. I remember keeping it to myself, and I was a little bit itchy, and y'all assumed it. And I mean, it was true, yes, that I got crabs. But I don't remember telling anybody else that. I mean, if I did, it's a blank memory. I don't even remember at this point. I mean, if I did say it, I said it. But right now, as of today, I don't remember.
So how are
saying
you
that
gonna
to
sit here
anyone
on
at
this
all.
stage if you quietly don't remember you saying it or not saying it? How are we gonna sit here and basically get mad at Blaze because you obviously don't remember if you said it or not? I mean, y'all are sitting here calling this girl a liar, and you don't even remember if you said it to anyone or not. So I want that to even make some sense or make some things clear, because it seems like you're talking in circles or you're talking in code. So either you said it or you didn't say it,
I
and
mean,
you're just
at the
trying to
end of
protect
the day,
yourself.
if she don't remember, she don't remember. Y'all not about to sit here and make her feel as though she's like forgetful or something. I mean, it's whatever. It was a lot of he say, she say, and it happened. But I mean, I'm gonna stand on what I said, and I meant what I said. So y'all not about to sit here and contradict anything or turn it around on anybody, because at the end of the day, Blaze got what she deserved, and I'm just gonna stand on that. And
Okay,
that's
I've
just
been
that
quiet
on
too long,
that.
so I'm gonna have to stand up and talk about this, because ain't no way y'all about to sit here and justify that this girl got stabbed and she deserved to get stabbed. Like, what the fuck is going on with y'all? First of all, let me get on Asia Monroe, because first off, let's rewind it back. Wasn't you trying to fark Blaze in the house? Let's talk about it. Like, oh, she deserved to get stabbed, she did, she that, but you was trying to fark her. Okay. Asia Keys, let's talk about you. Wasn't you trying to be best friends with Blaze? Wasn't you trying to be best friends with everybody in the house? I'm not trying to kiss nobody's ass, but I know Blaze was not being a bully to anybody. Once y'all was talking about the crab situation, it escalated to y'all having y'all attitudes and y'all popping off on everybody. So, of course, if y'all popping off on everybody, somebody's gonna pop off back. Like, y'all making no sense up here, and it's really pissing me off. Like, Seriously, y'all need to get a grip on reality.
And here
Like, go
comes
touch
her
the
lap
grass, because
dog,
this is
always trying
ridiculous.
to save her. Here comes Corey to the rescue. You were always there to save her. It was never a dull moment that you wasn't her lap dog, her Conrad. Not even her Conrad. You were basically her puppet, and she was just a string master. Do Poppy want a cracker? You were basically her parrot, and that doesn't make no sense. Corey, you have your own mind. You should be able to speak for yourself, and stop speaking for people like her. She has manipulated you so much to the point where it's like you don't
Asia,
even
stop
know
playing
your
with
true
me before I
identity.
come over there and dust you off real bad. Because what you're saying is false. I've never been a lap dog or anything to anybody. Me and Blaze were friends. We were cool. Matter of fact, it was me, Blaze, and Sean that was cool in the house. Until, everything happened. And I was the one who saved her. So let's not get that twisted, because I'm not a lap dog to any soul up in here. No offense to anybody in here. But that's just me talking, and I'm going to just keep it a buck. So while you over there kissing Asia Monroe's sass, you need to get a grip on reality. Stop living in your sister's shadow and get your own identity. Because all I see while we were in the house, you were living under Amira's shadow. You don't even know who you are. Are you Asia or are you your sister? Like, make it make sense. Like, girl, please don't ever get me twisted with any of them souls that you used to where you from. Because I'm not one of them.
Okay,
So try it
whatever.
again.
I mean, I know who I am at the end of the day, and my sister know who she is, and we both know who we are at the end of the day. Now, you, on the other hand, with you being the youngest in the house, you probably don't know who you are, what you want to be, and what you are. So that's why you're so defensive. That's why you're being who you are, and that's why you're acting like that. And it's okay. You don't know your identity. You had just came in the house fresh of being 18 years old. So I mean, of course, it's gonna be some things that happen like that, which is okay. You don't have to sit here and try to like go off on us. Like, it's really not that serious. But like we said, it happened. It is what it is. I learned my lesson. I went to jail, and that's just that on that. And I'm just gonna keep saying it until we leave from out of here. You were her lap dog. You always been her lap dog, and we're just gonna keep it a buck as that. So if you or Blaze or anybody has a problem with what I am saying, I mean, we could definitely take it up some other time. I mean, I'm not about to sit up here on this couch and fight nobody. I don't feel like I'm in the mood to fight anybody, because it's like, what's the point of fighting y'all? We're here to discuss things. We're here to get things out of get it out of the past, bring it to the future, and try to resolve it. But it just seems as though you girls don't want to do that. All y'all want to do is sit here, start a muckus, and just argue. So we're not going to do that, but I'm going to stand on what I said, and
At
that's
this
just
point,
that on
what
that.
do y'all want to do? Y'all sitting there just saying stuff and y'all not about y'all actions. Like, do y'all want to fight, or do y'all want to sit there and talk skits?
Y'all
like
are
a
whack,
battle
and
at
I
this
been
point?
had
Said it, and I should have really just not farked with y'all at all. But again, y'all was putting stuff in my head like y'all was doing to everybody in the house. And Asia Monroe to be exact. I'm really confused on why you're sitting up here saying or defending them at all when you didn't even like Amira to begin with. Remember when you used to come into my room crying about how you wanted to be with Asia Keys, and you was upset that Amira was in the way? But you're sitting here basically team Amira and team Asia. Like, that's stupid. And you're going against Blaze for what? You cried to me and Blaze at one point when Asia was talking to you
Now, when
crazy
did
when
I
you were
talk to Asia
downstairs.
crazy?
So
Now you
what's
sitting
really
here
going
lying. I've
on?
never once talked to her crazy, but that time when all of that happened with the crab situation. Other than that, you have never sat there and saw me talk to her crazy, jack on her, anything. Like, you really sitting here lying. And you talking about we been weird frauds or whatever you just said. Girl, you were team us, so I'm trying to figure out where all of this is coming from. Like, you and me just had a conversation a couple weeks ago, and you were kikiing with me. You should have said something then if you had a problem with me
Love
then.
Muffin, I have
So,
to talk
what
to
is
you
the
because
problem
you
now?
came to my job and I was your server, idiot. Of course. Like, wow, I'm supposed to be mean to you while I'm serving you, and then I get a bad review? No, I'm not about to lose my job because I have a problem with you, because at the end of the day, with all of this is said and done, I have to go back to work and make my money. So with you coming into my job, doing what you're doing, and you were talking to me, of course I had to talk to you back. Now, what if I would have told you I didn't like you then? Like, I had to keep it fake only because I am at work. Outside of work, if you would have caught me walking down the street, I would have been told you I didn't fart with you. But you caught me at work. I have to be nice. I have to put on a fake facade. Like, that's customer service. Like,
Come on now, you sound stupid. That was
But
just a
Sean,
stupid
you're
statement you just
wishy-washy.
made. So, I mean, it does sound about right. Last time I checked, you were talking about everybody in this house. So, I mean, you forgot. You and me did some things, and you used to pillow talk with me. So, I mean, if you want to take it there, we could definitely take it there. We could take it to another level if you want to. But, I mean, you were the wishy-washiest one in this house. You talked about everybody in here, including me. I know you talked about me when you were sitting down there with Blaze or you were sitting with anybody, but it's cool because you licked me and I licked you. So I know you better than you know yourself because I know your body. So, I mean, if you want to go there, we could definitely pull out the pillow talking
you
because
just
I'm
saying
down for
stuff
that.
now because I don't want to be with you anymore. I mean, let's go ahead and pull the elephant out in the room since you want to sit here and talk about anybody licking on anybody. To make a long story short, for anybody who's listening, watching, or if you know what's going on, I'm just going to let you know what's happening. After the episode when I left, and of course Celia decided to leave because she was mad because I got kicked out or whatever. She tried to come back to my house and I told her we was just a fling on Bad Girls Club. I was not taking her serious, and she knew I wasn't taking her serious. So why would you come to my house and try to fart me? Like, you sound dumb, you look dumb. That's ridiculous. So that was on her when she came over to my house. Because you making it seem like I'm some type of predator or something. Like, girl, nobody really wanted you for real, and the rumors are true if anybody wanted to know. Sean's pussy does stink. It has a odor to it, and I've tried to tell her about herself. And, you know, Miss Mamas don't know how to take care of her hygiene, so that's really why me and you stopped talking, because you don't know how to take care of your vagina. That's why. So don't get on here acting like you was like, oh, I want to end it with Celia. No, it wasn't because of that. It's because your hygiene is bad and you don't know how to take care of yourself. So before you get on here lying, tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. But again, you doing all this, I could definitely start pillow talking. So what's up? Like, let's really talk about it, Shaquasia. Like, what's up? Despite of the situation or whatever we have between me and Sean, I'm not about to sit up here and do stuff like that. If I was farking her or I had put my mouth on her, I would never do anything like that. Like, Celia, look at you. You can't really talk about anybody because after all of that happened, I had to go wash my sheets. As a matter of fact, I had to call production to get more sheets because somebody, I don't know who it was, spreaded their coochie odor on my bed, and it was unbearable. So I can only imagine which one of y'all did it. It might have been Asia or it might have been you. But we can't sit here and talk about anybody's coochie smelling any type of way because yours definitely have an odor to it as well. I mean, again, my sheets is prime example. I mean, I don't want to pull out the sheets because they're washed, but don't get on here talking about anybody's odor because yours is not that good either. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. You already know what's up with me, man. Like, you really sitting here acting like that, bro? Like, please, girl, you need to get a hold of yourself. Like, seriously. Like, you talking about my stuff, Stank? You talking about my stuff? Like, girl, please. Never once you've ever smelled me. You never even got close to me to smell me, sis. So what are you even fucking talking about? Like, you could really kiss it with a good Lord split it, bro. Like, don't do all that because you really cutting up because you ain't never smelled me. I never had a bad odor. So you're lying. You're lying. What are you lying for? That's crazy. I've never seen somebody get on stage and just lie. That's insane. You're really insane for that. Like, you better watch who you talking about and watch who you talking to because I'm really that one. I will really get down with you, like, seriously. Because you sitting
like,
here
don't play with me at all.
I mean, if you know your stuff don't stink, you wouldn't be sitting up here doing all the dramatics. You would be chilling and... Or not even that, you would have been like, girl, I know what mine smell like, and you just would have called it a day. But, I mean, you doing the theatricalness for what? Because you know that you stink. Like, girl, sit down somewhere. Like, nobody is studying you. You really doing theatrical things for nothing. Like, please, nobody's studying you. But, I mean, if you really want me to get up, I'll get up, and I'll really beat your ass. Like, I'm really not trying to fight nobody today because I really look good. But, I mean, if it comes down to it, I mean, Celia, I can really beat
okay,
you
that's
up
what
right
I
now.
thought. I thought Sissy So said something. You know I look good. You know nothing over here stinks. So I don't even know why you even trying to sit here in front. You fronting because you in front of a whole bunch of people. But let's be clear on that one. Remember you tried to fark me up in the house. Remember that, okay? And you know I look good. You know I look better than anything, or I look better than you, sweetie. So try it again, girl. Try it again.
Now you playing with me, and now I'm about to really show you how I can get down. Don't farking ever play with me a day in your farking life. I don't know what the farking got a hold of you, but since I'll really knock you across your head, like, stop farking playing with
Wait,
me.
like, hold
stop
on, wait.
farking
Oh
playing
my
with
God,
me.
this is a
Stop.
lot.
Like,
Please,
you doing too much.
like,
You about to
man,
piss me
calm
off.
down,
Don't
Blaze,
farking play
chill,
with me
bro.
a day in your farking
Chill,
life.
man.
I told you I
This
wasn't
is
trying
a
to
lot,
fight
bro.
nobody while I was sitting
Man,
up
bro,
here.
come
but
on
you
now,
got me
security.
sparked
Come
up.
go ahead and
Now
break
I'm
this
about to
up
show you
now,
better
bro.
than I
We
can
need to
tell
go
you.
ahead and get
With
on
your
with
nasty
the reunion,
looking
man.
face.
Come
So what's up?
on.
Okay, we are back. We just had to, get some things together. Shout out to security because this season we actually have security. They are actually chilling in the back. Shout out to them because they were able to separate everybody in a very timely manner. Unfortunately, Celia will not be on stage with us. She will actually be down on the floor answering questions. She will not be able to be on stage anymore because it seems like as though she likes to provoke people. And we're trying to get on with this reunion because this is a very long reunion. It's a lot of girls. And we're trying to get back on track because, yeah, we need to finish this. And with you provoking people, we cannot have that. So let's get back into matters into hand. So the question is going to be, Asia Keys, is there any way that you and Blaze can reconcile, or is there any possible way that y'all will be able to mend the friendship that y'all have before you end up stabbing
I
her?
mean, no, I really don't feel as though that I want to reconcile anything with her because, I mean, at the end of the day, she basically put me in jail. She was the reason why I went to jail. And even though it was a learning experience, I mean, we just gonna have to keep it copacetic. She stays in her lane, I stay in my lane. We don't have to be friends. I don't want to be friends with anybody like her because it seems as though being friends with a person like her leads you to almost, being in jail behind her. So you know what? I'm just gonna keep my distance and I'm just gonna be okay. I mean, I'm cool with not being cool with anybody in this house at all.
Again, you sound so dumb. Like, that doesn't make any type of sense. Like, you don't want to be friends with her. I mean, at the end of the day, you're your own person. But you went to jail because you stabbed a human being. That's a reason to go to jail. Like, where are you from again? Because it just seems like you don't have the common sense that the good Lord gave you. Because she put you in jail because you stabbed her. She put a restraining order on you because you stabbed her. That's a lot of reasons to put anybody in jail. But you're not going to be her friend because dealing behind her, you're going to do something crazy like that. I've never ever heard no craziness like that. Like, where are you from? Because that doesn't even make any logical sense. Corey, this has nothing to do with you. So, like, why are you even trying to defend Blaze like that? Like, girl, please sit down. You've been yapping since we got up in here. Like, I see what Asia talking about. Like, you're sitting here yapping, doing nothing but talking skits and talking for Blaze. Blaze got her own mouth. Let her talk. Like, let her talk. Let her talk. No one's talking to you. Celia, if I was you, I would really shut the fuck up because you literally talking too much and I already beat you down. So, shut up. Either you gonna come up here and fight me again or you need to shut the fuck up. Pick a battle and pick it right now. Okay, so yeah, we're not gonna do none of that. I need everybody to calm down. Blaze, I need you to sit down. I need you to just really get back to yourself because we're not gonna sit here and allow somebody in that negative mind space to get you in a negative mind space system, okay? Misery loves company, and it seems as though, Celia is the misery and she wants you to be her company. So don't let that get to you, okay? Just remain calm and just chill. Like, we need to get over this reunion. We need to keep going.
I mean, if they knew this girl was
y'all
gonna
making
do
us
all
longer
this,
than
they
what it
really
is. If
should
y'all
have
keep
kept
going with
her
this, we're gonna
somewhere
have to do a
else
part
because she
4
doing too
because
much.
Girl, exactly.
y'all
Like,
keep
please
talking.
sit
Y'all
down.
keep
Can we get over the
arguing. Y'all
reunion?
keep
Because
wanting
I'm
to
ready
pick.
to
Y'all keep
say
wanting to
my
do
piece
this.
and
Like,
then go home.
please,
God,
let's
leave
everybody
like
just
Not the
calm
peanut
down.
gallery not over here here talking skits, talking about I need to sit the fuck down. First off, you need to shut the fuck up, and you need to shut the fuck up too. I don't even know none of y'all, to be honest with you. I mean, okay, I know a little bit of y'all, but I don't know y'all like fully. So while y'all sit here trying to tell me to do something, y'all can all shut the fuck up. Like literally, Nia, you don't know me. You probably been in the house for what, a little bit, and I had to go home. Like, girl, you really got me fucked up.
First of all,
and who are you even talking to?
Like,
Girl,
you
I'm
talking
talking
to?
to my so
Okay,
right
we
now.
did
Talking
say
to
you
what
want
y'all
to
talking
talk
about.
because you
Man,
took
I'm
it
really
down.
down with y'all.
Like,
Like,
look at you,
seriously,
with
y'all
a
be more
nasty ass
like I'm
wig
in
and
this
nasty
dress,
two dress.
and
Like,
it's a lot of stuff
shut
going on
up,
that I
sit
can't
down.
really
You
put
doing
my
too
hands
much.
on
We
you. But
trying to
trust
get
me, I
over
will
with
put
this
my
so we can
hands
go
on you.
home.
Girl,
You
stop playing
sitting
with
here
me. You
being
was in the house for
belligerent,
how
being
long?
weird,
And you
acting
act like
crazy,
you was
doing
just
the most. Like,
upset and
girl,
depressed and
there's a
everything
problem
because
at
your
this point.
homegirl
Like,
left.
sit the
Stop
fuck
playing with me,
down.
sis.
It is
Like,
really not that
seriously,
serious.
I
You're
will
doing
really
the most.
hurt
So,
you.
why
Do
you
you
sitting
not
over here
understand
trying to
who
talk
I
about the
am? Like,
peanut
girl,
gallery? And then
don't
let the
let this
peanut up
dress
and get
fool
low
you
because
because
I
I
can get
really
up and
gonna
show
put on
you.
my
So, like
sweatsuit
we
and I
said,
really
sit
beat
the
you
fuck
down.
down
Like,
and
stop
shut
fucking
up.
playing
Okay,
with me.
Celia,
Like,
you
like,
about to
dead
get
ass.
out
Like,
this.
chill
This
the
is
fuck
literally
out.
the last draw
Like,
we
you
brought.
doing
What is
too
you
much
doing?
now.
Sit
Okay, so now you
down.
gonna make me
You
have to
are
come
doing too
downstairs to show
much.
you better than
We
I
are
can tell
trying to
you.
go
Because
on with
you
the
doing too much
reunion.
for what?
Corey
They
has
were
not
just telling
really
you to be
said
quiet.
anything. She
You're
is
doing
talking
nothing
to
but talking.
Asia
They
Keys.
right.
She
Case
is not
is
talking
right.
to
Shut
Celia.
up. Like,
Asia and
dang.
Celia
Nobody
is
was
not
just
in the
talking to you,
same
Celia, but you
word
put
in
your
the
2 cents
same
in it.
letter,
Like,
nothing.
shut
A
up.
comes
Shut
before
the
C,
fuck
not
up
C
and
comes
be
before A.
quiet.
So
Like,
sit the
Casey,
fuck down
you
and be
can really
quiet,
get
bro.
beat
You
up
doing too
too.
much.
I don't know who you think you talking to, but it seems like you be real comfortable with talking to a female crazy. Like Kay said, I beat up sickers too. Like, stop playing with me. Just because I'm in this dress and I look all nice don't mean nothing. Like, I will really get down with you. Like, stop playing with me. I don't care. I don't care about none of this. Like, seriously, that girl is sitting up there and she is trying to come against Asia for what? Asia had an opinion. We can't have opinions up in here. Like, literally, you need to calm down. Like, for real, you about to piss me off as well. I'm not about to raise my voice, but it's a difference between having an opinion and just straight up talking over people. Like, literally, you ain't even giving Corey a chance to fucking breathe. She's trying to tell her how she feels, and here you go putting your 2 cents in a slot machine. And first of all, it takes 25 cents and you putting 2. Like, please be quiet. We got to get over this eventually. Like, girl, you're doing too much and we need to get on with this reunion. So either you're going to shut the fuck up or we're going to have to escort you out of here. So, Celia, either you're going to pick that or you're going to have to go sit down. So please, can we finally get on with this reunion and not have no disruptions anymore? Because this is getting ridiculous. Now, back to matters at hand. Now, Asia, we were on you and we were talking about your relationship or mending a relationship with Blaze. I fully didn't hear you. And Corey did have to say an opinion. And her opinion, that's her opinion, and her opinion is valid. So, what do you have to say back to Corey in regarding to her opinion of how you feel about you not being cool with Blaze anymore? I mean, I honestly don't feel no type of way about it. I just really don't. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and I'm going to stand on that. I don't think that I want to be comfortable with being friends with Blaze. Despite of whatever happened and how it happened, I just don't want to be cool with her, okay? I don't want to mend nothing. I feel like we good. Like, not talking to each other, not, really being a part of each other's world. And I'm okay with that. As long as she's okay with that, I'm okay with that. I don't want to fight her. I don't want to do none of that. Like, I just want to be done. And that's just that. Okay, thank you for that, Asia. So, Blaze, how do you feel about that? Are you okay with the fact that Asia Keys does not want to be cool with you because of how she feels about the whole situation with you and her and how everything started and ended? How do you feel, and are you okay with that? I'm perfectly fine with that. I mean, I'm cool. If that's the case, I was never coming on here to mend a friendship with her because of how bad she hurt me. So, as long as she stay in her lane and I stay in mine, we don't have to coexist with each other. We don't have to be around each other's space. I'm good. I wish you nothing but the best, Asia, and I hope you, pursue any careers or dreams you have, and I wish you nothing but blessings, but I'm okay with that. And that right there is how you handle a situation, okay?
I love that. Thank you so much, Blaze. Like, it literally didn't take all of this to happen. Like, all the side cattiness and all of this and all of that. Like, it didn't take all of that. This was the answer that we were looking for. We just needed a yes or no. And here comes the peanut gallery. Well, not the peanut gallery, but here comes the cattiness. Like, Celia, you could have kept your mouth closed. Everybody else could have kept their mouth closed. Granted, Nia and Sienna had a point. And I'm not directing my everybody should be quiet towards y'all because y'all were definitely saying some facts. You could have been quiet, Celia. Seriously, they were telling you over there that you needed to be quiet. So now that you heard that, please be quiet so we can go on with this reunion. Before we go into anything else, someone would like to say something to Blaze, and not only Blaze, but also to Corey. So, Shanquasia, you do have the floor if you do need to say anything at this time.
Thank you, Sienna, and I really appreciate you for doing this because this is really going to come from the bottom of my heart, and I've tried reaching out to Blaze and also Corey for this, and I really feel like it's appropriate for me to do this. I first want to talk to Blaze first and say that I do owe you an apology. I mean, you and me were friends, like, literally before all of this happened, and I just really feel extremely bad. I know at the time you didn't want to talk, and I was wrong for even pushing the issue to talk to you, you know? And I get it. Like, it happened so fast, and it happened so quick, and then you, like, it was like people were pushing you to talk to them, and I get that. And I just want to say that I'm wrong, okay? I really didn't mean to force you to talk to me, force you to accept my apology, and I was wrong at the end of the day. And I wanted to know if you would accept my apology because I seriously missed my friend. I really didn't mean to laugh at you. I mean, I should have not even listened to anything anybody had to say about you because I knew that you and me were tight. Like, you and me had created a bond and we made a promise to each other that we were going to make it out at the end together. And it just really upsets me. And I do apologize for that. And then also, I also want to apologize to Corey as well because Corey, I didn't mean to act the way I acted in that house. Like, literally, I'm in a better headspace. We haven't seen each other in 6 months, and it's just like I'm in a better headspace with all of this. And I really could admit that I was wrong. I really was wrong. And I sincerely apologize from the bottom of my heart, and I hope that both of y'all could actually accept it. Oh, girl, come here. Like, literally, you good in my book. Like, you apologize, and we good now.
Yeah, you good in my book too, girl. Like, it's okay. I'm glad that you actually apologize instead of acting weird. So I appreciate that so much.
Oh, yawn. Oh, my gosh. Literally, this is what we stopped what we were doing for the reunion for this. Like, come on. Like, girl, you know that you are faking, and you know that that apology was not sincere. Like, come on, Sean. Like, I know you. Like, girl, you sitting up here faking it for the cameras and faking it for the reunion, but I really know what's going on. Like, you ain't even got to tell me. I know what you're doing.
Like, for real, Asia, I am really getting tired of you. You are really pissing me off. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to fart me or something? Like, what's up? Like, what did I do to you? I've been quiet. I've been letting you talk. I've been letting you have your time. I've been letting you have your space. But it just seems as though you like to pick. It's between you and Celia picking. At this point, are y'all barking? I mean, is this what's going on? Like, girl, leave me alone. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to fight? Do you want to get down? Like, pick a battle. All I know is nobody ganging up on my sister, and that's just that on that. So what we gonna do? We gonna catch a fade? Or we gonna, like, what's up? Like, what y'all trying to do? Because everybody ganging up, and I mean, we can really get down. So what y'all trying to do? Milk or mildew? Like, what's up?
Let me know.
I don't know who y'all are talking to, but y'all not talking to me. I mean, y'all must be talking to somebody else. Y'all not talking to me. You definitely not talking to them. So, I mean, what's up? Like, who y'all talking to? Because we can get down. So what's up? What we doing? Okay, we not gonna do none of that. We need to calm down. We need to have a real sit down. Like, we're not about to do that, y'all. So,
All
like,
right, y'all, come on, man, for real. Like, y'all chill
not
out.
get
Like,
into
please,
another fight, y'all. We
let's
trying
not
to
do
get
all
over
that. Hold
with
on,
this.
wait,
Like,
chill out,
please,
bro.
calm
No,
down.
no, man, come on. All right, come on, production. Let's go ahead and wrap this
Oh
up,
my
bro.
God. Okay,
Like,
where's
for real,
production?
for real.
We
Corey,
are
don't
production.
you
Where's
move.
security?
God dang it. Sienna, go ahead and go get her. Like, come
now.
on. Okay, we done finally got a lot of people separated. And as you can see, Corey is sitting on the side of me. Until we get everybody situated and together, we need to separate some people. So I have Corey right here, and I see Anaja is taking care of Blaze over there. Thank you so much. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the next thing because again, we need to get this reunion going because it just seems like everybody wants to argue. So let's go ahead and keep this thing going.
Woo, child, we actually need a break. So this is what we're gonna do. We're about to take a quick commercial break, you guys, and we're definitely gonna be right back. We need to give the girls some breathing room, some air. Some of them probably need to go outside. Probably just need to separate from each other. And once we get back, we're definitely gonna get into the next person. So we'll see you guys after this commercial break.
What is up, you guys? This is J. Marie.
And this is Blue.
And welcome to, of course, y'all know what we're about to say, but we're going to say it anyway. Welcome to
Vividly Vocal. So it's so exciting to see y'all again. I know we were supposed to be seen on Bad Boys Club, but unfortunately, we'll still be on there. But you know, production has been working so hard on this reunion, you guys, and we just want to say shout out to y'all because literally J. Marie has been putting out so much work in order for this reunion to become what it is, and we're just excited for it. But we definitely need to talk about Vividly Vocal, the podcast for discussion and advice for all walks of life.
Oh, yes, ma'am, indeed. This podcast is for anybody and whoever wants to listen to it. We talk about many different things. We have many different topics to discuss. And we are all on any radio platform you can think of. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Music. We're on Pandora. We're on iHeartRadio. And also, we are on YouTube. So definitely, y'all need to definitely check us out. And, you know, get into the vibe. Put a comment. Make sure if you do see us on your radio platform, give us a 5-star. Let us know if we, you have any questions or have any advice. We will definitely be able to help you while we are answering questions while we are on the radio.
Exactly. So what we're going to do now is we're going to play a little clip for you guys just to show y'all exactly what we're talking about. This last episode, we did talk about red flags. And trust me, there's red flags everywhere, you guys. Make sure y'all are on the lookout for them. And we talk more about it on the episode and on the podcast. But here's a little clip of it that you can see that can kind of give you an insight of exactly what to expect on this episode.
But I'm still trying to flirt with you, though. They do that. These men that have no game, no confidence, no such and such. They do that to try to put you down, to make your self-esteem feel low, and to make you want to go for them.
What the I've never heard
It's
of
weird.
that.
It's weird.
Maybe I have, and maybe, hold on, no, I've never, well, maybe I've experienced it, and I didn't know that was the definition of that because I have been told, oh, with your big head ass. Okay, I know I got a big ass head.
Yeah.
So maybe, that's,
Like, oh, your eyes are too far apart. Oh, you've gained a few pounds.
no, I slapped the I'm sorry.
Oh, this dress
almost
don't
went
look
off.
right on you. It's not for you. You don't need to wear this dress. It don't look right on you.
And your mouth. But here we are.
Those are the facts.
But I love you though.
But you can't change that.
Right?
But like, I hate when guys are like, oh, she got to handle my roast. That's a red flag number one. Because like, they would be like, I would see it everywhere. Like, oh, you got to date me. You got to handle my roast.
That's weird.
Like, that's weird. That's weird as hell.
I feel like with you being in a
Very
relationship
strange.
with somebody, what are you roasting them for? I mean, yeah, we could crack a few jokes, but once it get personal, oh, the best believe. Look, you want to hit below the belt. I'm dragging all of this all the way down to hell.
Swear to
You
God.
gonna meet the devil. You and me and the devil gonna be dancing in a circle, holding hands, singing "La La Lucy." Like, don't fucking play. You want to take it up? Let's go meet the devil. Come on.
Y'all definitely make sure to go and check us out. Like, again, we say we are on all platforms, all radio platforms. Again, we are Vividly Vocal, the podcast for discussion and advice for all walks of life.
Yes, make sure y'all check us out. All of our descriptions for where to find our videos and also to find our podcast will be in the description below of the video. So yes, y'all definitely check us out and make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend and also tell your baby mama and your cousin about us too.
So once again, this is Blue,
And this is J. Marie.
and we'll be hearing from y'all
Yes,
and
yes,
seeing from y'all
yes.
very soon.
Bye, you
guys. All right, y'all. Welcome welcome back. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Vividly Vocal. They are such an amazing podcast. Y'all definitely need to check them out. The podcast will definitely be in the description below so you guys can go listen to them talk skits and stuff like that. But we got to get back into this reunion, okay? Because there's a lot going on and we still, I mean, I feel like we didn't got to a point where we have resolved something, but it just doesn't seem like enough. So I see that Anaja is really keeping her word over there and she's keeping Blaze, settled down. And shout out to Shan as well because she's making sure that she doesn't move. And we just have to move some people around. So without further ado, let's go ahead and introduce another bad girl who was really doing the most in the house and everybody thought she was annoying. Let's give it up for Miss Harlo Riley.
Welcome in, Miss Harlow. You look good, okay? I like the dress, I like the bob, I like everything about it, even the shoes. But let's go ahead and get into business. First off, Harlow, how are you feeling coming back, seeing all the girls?
Well, thank you so
again?
much, Kason. And I feel okay. I feel happy. I'm glad to see some of these girls. I'm really ready to get a lot of stuff resolved because I feel like when I left, everything was just unwritten. And I really want to see what was the borderlining issue, why a lot of you girls didn't like me. And I come in peace. I don't want to fight nobody. I just really want to get to the bottom of things.
Look
That's all.
at you. I like the sound of that. So hopefully we can, get that resolved as well. I mean, I don't know what all you have done. And hopefully we could try to get to the bottom of things, but we are going to be wrapping up part 1 of this, so let's see what we can all gather up before we get into part 2. If we can get into part 2, well, we can, but let's see what we can gather up on this episode because I feel like you're actually coming in peace.
Hold
Now
on, Sienna,
I like
I
that.
have something to say because this was the same chicken head that when she was talking to Sean on the phone, she had a lot to say about me. Either you was talking to Sean or you was talking to Celia. I don't know which one you was talking to, but you had a lot to say about me. Talking about, the replacement needs to watch out because she don't know who I am. She's just my replacement because she trying to look like me. Girl, where am I trying to look like you? Please, I look better than you anyway. I look better than you on your worst day. So what are you trying to say? Like, you trying to play me or something? Like, don't get it ever twisted at the end of the day. I've been waiting on you to come in here so I can address you accordingly. I've been trying to get you and try to address you, but you always kept running from me.
I mean, I said what I said.
was
I
ready
feel
for
like
you.
you were a
So what are you
replacement
trying to
just
say now,
specifically
Harlo?
for
Now that
me.
you and me
You
are
kinda
face to
look like
face,
me, and you
let me
kinda
know what's
act
up.
like
Let me
me,
know
so
what's
of course
good.
I'm gonna
Like,
feel the
how
way I
you
feel.
feeling now? Like, let's
is
talk
there a
about it.
problem with what I said? Like, look at you. You look just like me. We're literally twins at this point. Like, what are you even talking about? I might have a little bit of smaller lips than you, and I might be a little bit smaller, but other than that, I mean, you and me look just alike, so what are you even talking about? Like, you're my replacement. You're a
Girl, what the
reflection of me,
fuck? Are you
sweetheart.
crazy or something? Girl, I would never be anything like you. Like, please don't get it twisted. Like, I look nothing like you. Yes, my lips are plump, baby, and I am thick, okay? Thick in all the right places. I can't say much for you, sis, but other than that, don't ever try to come for me. Like, you better chill out because I'll really pounce on you. I'm trying my hardest not to really get down with you, but, like, you really crossing the line. Like, girl, you don't know me. You don't know me from a can of paint. All you know is my name is Anasha. We have nothing in common. We don't look alike. We ain't even twins, sis. We ain't even sisters. So I don't know why you sitting up here acting like I'm your son. Are you trying to Nicki Minaj me or something? But we ain't doing that, okay? We not doing that at all.
Okay,
because I'll really
this
pounce
beef
on you
kind of just threw me
immediately.
off for a loop. So let me get this straight. So, Harlo, you were talking skits about Anaja because she what? I'm confused. I mean, she looks nothing like you. She acts nothing like you. She's from Texas, and where are you from precisely? I've never heard you say you were from anywhere of the outskirts of Texas, so I don't see how she's acting like you at all. So, I mean, the only thing that was about you that irritated everybody was, you were weird and you were awkward and you were annoying. Anaja was none of the sort. Anaja was cool when she came in the house. So I'm just a little confused on how you're perceiving that, Miss Mama's is anything
You're not
like
about to
you.
sit here and correct anything I said. I said what I said.
Miss Mamas want to be like me, and that's cool. Like, she wore her hair like I would normally try to wear my hair in real life. Like, I'm a beautician, she's a beautician, randomly, that's crazy. She likes drinking and bartending. I'm a bartender, and I like drinking. I mean, I just see the resemblance. And, of course, you know, we have the same skin complexion, don't get me wrong, but she just still looks like me. I just have smaller lips, and my nose is a little bit smaller, and she has bigger lips, that's all. I mean, I'm not being any type of way or anything, but she just looks like me, but she just looks more, you know, how can I say it? She looks a little bit more ratchet, and she's a little bit more classier than her. And I mean, it's okay to be like that, but I
Okay,
mean,
now
it
you
is what
playing
it
with me,
is.
and I don't like that. You're playing a little bit too close. Like, what are you talking about that I'm ratchet? Like, okay, so what? Like, girl, what are you? Like, I'm confused. You're annoying, you're weird, and you're awkward. So what's up? What do you want to do now? You want to talk skits? I could be definitely classy, girl, but you bringing that out of me. You bringing the ratchetness out of me. And I get ratchet, I get classy. I can do whatever you want me to do. But with that, you're not about to do that. We're not about to sit here and clown. We're not about to sit here and act like everything is nice and copacetic. And I'm definitely not about to sit here and let you talk to me like that. So who are you talking to? You know what? Matter of fact, Harlo, get up, bro, because I'm ready to fight. What's up? Like, literally, get up. Like, right now.
What are
Get
you
the
even
fuck
trying
up.
to fight the girl for? Like, girl, sit down. You what? You popped off as soon as she got here. You trying to make yourself irrelevant in this situation? Like, girl, who are you anyway? I don't even remember seeing your face, to be honest with you. I mean, I remember like glimpses of you in the house, but to be honest, I don't even remember who
Asia,
you
please
really
stop
are.
playing with me, because you already know how I get down and you already know who I am. I was in the house with you. You don't remember? Or the crab lice is eating up your brain cells. Has to be. You always itching and scratching and stuff. You need to be scratching at that head because the brain cells is getting ate up by them freaking crabs. That's what's going on. So stop playing with me. You acting like you got Alzheimer's or dementia. Girl, you know who I am. As soon as Harlo left, you was excited that she left. So what are you even talking about? Talking about, oh, you want to fight that girl for nothing? Girl, you already know why I want to fight her. And I want to fight you. So what's up? Like, stop playing with me. You done got beat all across your head by Asia and everybody in the house. You acting real slow. So let me teach you. Come on,
girl,
let's get up
please.
and let's
I'm not
fight.
about to sit here and fight none of you souls up in here, okay? I came here to basically get things off on the table, and clearly all y'all want to do is be ratchet and fight. Like, that's really ridiculous. Like, at the end of the day, we're supposed to be classy women, and we're supposed to sit here and basically get all of our stuff out. Like, I hope I can go sit down in the audience, because if I'm gonna sit on this stage and continue being bullied by anybody, I'm just gonna, you know, do what I gotta do. I'm gonna do what ISIS, and I'm gonna have to sue Bad Girls Club, because this is that bully word is real common in y'all vocabulary, huh? Because I don't see nobody on this stage bullying you at all, Asia. So I don't know. First of all, you can go ahead and go to the audience, because you are no longer wanted up here or needed up here at all, because we done got you out the way. Clearly, you still have beef with Blaze, and you didn't want to talk about your crab life, so therefore you are not needed on the stage anymore. So let's go ahead, let's nip this in the bud. I'm just really done. Anasha, please have a seat. We're not going to continue arguing with these girls, because it just seems like they came here for other motives. So thank you so much for putting her down, Blaze, because she was about to go into attack mode, and we don't need all of that. So therefore, y'all definitely need to sit down. The Asias, well, not the Asias, but you two over there, Asia and Amir, is there anything else y'all need to say before we can let y'all go and sit down
need
into
to
the
make room
audience?
for the girls to come up, the rest of the girls to come up, and for Corey to finally go sit in her seat, because Miss Mama's heat is like really radiant on me, and I'm trying to calm her down. So y'all definitely need to go down. But is there anything else y'all need to say before we can continue on to the next chapter of this? Because we are trying to hurry up.
We
and
have
get this
nothing
done.
else to say. I mean, we appreciate everything. We're basically done. I mean, I feel like we done got everything off the table. And if anybody want to bring anything else up, we'll be in the audience. And I mean, we'll be listening, because after we left, we don't know what happened at the house. So I mean, we'll be in the audience listening. But after that, I mean, we're basically done with you ladies. Like, literally, we heard what we need to hear,
All right, you
and
can
we'll
go
go
back
sit
to
in the
your seat,
audience
Corey,
now.
and that's gonna be it. Okay. I mean, I feel like we did and said enough of what we needed to say, and this actually is gonna conclude the first part of the reunion. How are we feeling right now? Because who's Sienna? I am wiped the fuck out with all of this. Like, what's up? How you feeling right now,
I
Mama
mean,
Sita?
I'm glad to be taking a full break for a while. I mean, this is a journey, but I feel like the ladies have gotten very far. We have mended a friendship, so well, a couple friendships. So that's the good part. I mean, in part two, we're gonna get more in detail into a lot of things. So y'all definitely be on the lookout because we're gonna have some more girls on the stage. Okay, we're also gonna be seeing Jessie and Isis and Celia will be back on the stage as well, so we can get some things accomplished because it seems like there's some other borderlining issues that we need to definitely discuss because woo,
Well, yes,
child, it's
this
a lot.
is now the conclusion of part 1 of the Bad Girls Club Season 3 Tartosa reunion. We'll see you guys on tomorrow with part 2. I'm very excited. We have came a long way, good God. But we'll be back. So we'll see you guys on tomorrow for part 2 of the Bad Girls Club reunion. Bye, y'all.